Give your servant a gift of wisdom and discernment to understand good and evil in the administration of justice in pastoring the people entrusted to my care. God said, "Ask something of me, and I will give it to you." When God tells Solomon to ask for a gift from God, he reflected and articulated what his need was. Solomon said, "I am very young and unskilled in leadership. Give your servant a gift of wisdom and discernment to understand good and evil in the administration of justice in pastoring the people entrusted to my care." God indeed was pleased that Solomon did not ask for long life, riches, and the lives of his enemies. For this reason, God gave him a heart wise and shrewd as no other. And what he did not ask for, he gave him, both wealth and honor. You could liken Solomon's attitude of getting his priority right to these characters that Jesus referred to in today's gospel as he unfolds his teaching with the parables once again. These people spoken about in the parable saw the pursuit of the kingdom as so valuable that they had to sell all they had to possess it. In the same way, I think Solomon saw this treasure hidden in the love of his people, which he has taken upon himself, and saw this as an eternal value instead. Thus, he asked for an understanding on how to best govern his people as a servant leader to help him bring out the best potential that can be, that lies hidden in his people. What about you? In real life, in your prayer life, what do you ask for? If we are honest, we will admit that we are tempted or do ask God to change the other person, make him or her more patient. We ask God to remove stresses in our lives by changing our circumstances. And maybe it will be better, I suggest, we ask God for the grace of love and understanding mind to embrace each other, and the grace of an encounter with God that will unleash strength and perseverance to deal with all the inevitable stressors in our lives. I reflected on 3 lessons we can learn from Solomon's request. 1, the importance of wisdom goes beyond knowledge. While knowledge is power, we must know that it is just the beginning of the learning process. Secondly, wisdom is more valuable than other pursuits. Wisdom teaches us how to be in tune with God's guidance to effectively use our resources, gifts, talents, and energy to further the kingdom of God. Wonder motivates us to pursue wisdom. Like Solomon, we need to notice and appreciate the wonder of God's love in our lives. For in being in awe of God's faithfulness and love, we will develop the grace of discernment and a deep relationship with God to be about all things with eternal value, wisdom. Creator God, grant us newness of spirit and wisdom each day to pursue wonder, which can open our minds and hearts to take action required to grow in wisdom so as to make wise decisions, not just to focus on things that has eternal values, but also in dealing with the day-to-day challenges that life presents to us. May God bless us all.